Names hold immense power. Throughout Old Testament, Elohim introduced himself by name over 150 times. Names are not just labels, but it give identity, meaning, and even spiritual significance. This is especially true in religious traditions where names often carry deep theological weight. The name of the Messiah, the central figure in Christianity, is no exception. The question of whether Jesus or Yahusha is his true name has sparked much debate and reflection. This podcast delves into this complex issue, exploring the Bible and historical facts, then comparing it to linguistic and theological perspectives surrounding this controversy. The debate over the Messiah's name is not merely an academic exercise. It touches upon core issues of faith, identity, and the transmission of religious beliefs. For some, using the real name of Elohim is paramount to honoring the Messiah and connecting with the divine. Yahushua said in the book of John chapter 17 verse 6, "I have revealed your name unto the men which you gavest me." For others, the name Jesus, established through centuries of Christian tradition, holds greater significance. Understanding the roots of this debate requires a journey back in time to the world in which the Messiah lived and the evolution of his name over the centuries. To understand the origins of the name Yahusha, we must turn to the world of ancient Israel. During that time, the angel Gabriel visited Mary and told Mary she will conceive a son, and told Mary what to name the child, and informed Mary that the child would save his people. A very clear indication of the meaning of the name Yahushua. Hebrew, the language of the Old Testament, and the language spoken by Yahusha and his followers, forms the foundation of this name. The name Yahusha is frequently found in the Hebrew Bible. This longer form combines two significant elements: Yah, a shortened version of the divine name Yahuah, and Shua, meaning salvation or deliverance. The name Yahusha, often translated as Joshua in English Bibles, carries profound theological implications. It directly links the Messiah with the Elohim of Israel, Yahuah, presenting him as the one who brings salvation. This connection between the Messiah's name and his divine mission is central to understanding the significance of the name Yahusha. Proponents of this name argue that it is the most authentic representation of the Messiah's Hebrew name, reflecting the linguistic and cultural context of his time. The journey from Yahusha to Jesus is a tale of linguistic and cultural transformation. As Christianity spread beyond its Jewish roots, it encountered the dominant language of the Roman Empire, Greek. Greek became the language of the New Testament and the vehicle through which the Christian message reached new audiences. However, Greek lacked a direct equivalent for the Hebrew sound represented by the letters YAHWH in the divine name. This linguistic difference had a significant impact on the way names were transliterated or phonetically represented from Hebrew to Greek. The Hebrew name Yahusha underwent a series of transformations, first becoming Yeshua, and then, through further adaptations in Greek pronunciation and spelling, eventually evolving into Jesus. This Greek form, Jesus, forms the basis for the English name Jesus. This transition highlights the complexities of translating names across languages and cultures, a process often fraught with challenges and subtle shifts in pronunciation and spelling. Section 4, Lost in Translation, The Path to Jesus. The transformation of the Messiah's name from Yahusha to Jesus continued as the Christian message spread throughout the Roman Empire and beyond. Latin, the language of ancient Rome, became another important stage in this linguistic journey. The Greek name Jesus was adopted into Latin as Jesus, which in turn gave rise to the English name Jesus, a name made by men which goes against what was told to Mary and Joseph what his name should be. This process of adaptation and evolution over centuries demonstrates the fluidity of language and the challenges of preserving the original pronunciation and spelling of names across different linguistic traditions. While the name Jesus might seem to be a part of Hebrew roots, has caused quite a stir because the Messiah was crucified in 33 AD, the letter J came into existence in the year of 1524 AD. During the time of Yahusha, there was no J in the Hebrew alphabet, so he was not called by the name Jesus. It is essential to remember that the name Jesus ultimately derives from the same source as Yahusha. But Jesus was not the name given to Mary. That's why Yahusha said, "I am come in my Father's name, and you receive me not. If another shall come in his own name, him you will receive." The journey from Yahusha to Jesus involves a complex interplay of linguistic and cultural factors, but the name Jesus cannot be proven using the word, highlighting the challenges of translating the name of Elohim across time and space is a task that no one in heaven nor earth can do. Elohim made it clear to us when he said, in the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 8, "I am the Yahuah, that is my name, and my glory will I not give to another, neither my praise to graven images." With that powerful statement, who can change the name of Elohim? Understand that many think because of evolution, it grants us permission to change the name of Yahusha into a name given by men and justify it by saying any other name outside of the true name of Elohim is based on translation. Section 5. The significance of names in religious discourse. The debate over the Messiah's true name, some would argue it is merely a matter of linguistics, translations, theology, and personal point of views. In many religious traditions, names hold immense power. They are seen as more than just labels, but as reflections of a person's essence, character, and even their destiny. This belief is deeply rooted in the Bible, where names often carry profound significance. Elohim name Yahuah, for instance, is considered so sacred that it was traditionally not spoken aloud by Jews. The importance of names in religious discourse extends beyond the divine. Individuals in the Bible often undergo name changes to reflect significant transformations in their lives or their relationship with Yahuah. For example, Abram becomes Abraham and Jacob becomes Israel, marking their special covenants with Yahuah. This understanding of names as carriers of spiritual significance fuels the debate about the Messiah's true name. But all debates should be settled by the words of Yahusha when he said, "He is the way, the truth, and the life." For some, using the most authentic original form of his name is a way to connect more deeply with his Elohim nature and mission. The Bible makes it clear that all power is in the name of Yahusha. We are called to be followers of the way, which is Yahusha. For more, check out Followers of the Way, Let There Be Light podcast. Now streaming on Spotify and Apple Podcast. In the name of Yahusha, may your eyes be open.